Hey guys, so today I want to do a quick comparison review between the Galaxy A7 2016 edition here versus the iPhone 6 from the last year. The main reason why I'm doing this video is because the iPhone 6 cost around the same as the A7, even today, as of today. Even if you buy a used iPhone, still costs you about $500, 52,000 PKR to be exact. I saw somewhere on OLX. So, it's still expensive. And I'm talking about the base 16 gigabyte model. If you get with full accessories box and, all that stuff, compared to the A7 2016, which is coming at $500 price point also. So let's compare them and see the differences and, which device is ultimately better for the price. So first of all, of course, if we talk about the build quality of both of these two phones, you can kind of see how premium these phones are. The iPhone 6, of course, no doubt about its build quality, it is really premium. And of course, if you want to get get the iPhone 6 Plus, the bigger variant, you have to pay a little bit more. So there's no difference in terms of the iPhone compared to the 6 Plus, 6 and 6 Plus, just the size. And the build quality is same, so you can see here how slim iPhone 6 is compared to the A7, and iPhone 6 Plus is a little bit thicker, but A7 is also thicker than the iPhone 6 Plus because it is having a bigger battery. That's why. So yeah, thicker phone is actually better than a thinner phone because it has a bigger battery, so you get more battery life out of it. Also, if we compare them in terms of the display wise, the iPhone 6 Plus has a same size as the Galaxy A7 2016, which is having a 5.5 inch 1080p screen, and but compared to the 6 here, 4.7 inch, slightly smaller. And also, if we talk about the software here, you can see that that both phones have different OS. This is iOS 9.3 or 9.2.1, and this one is running the Android 5.1.1 Lollipop, which is of course having all the different stuff. It's customizable and all that, while this is more simpler to use. And also, if we talk about the software optimization, I'm really curious to see how iPhone 6 stands up against the A7 in terms of multitasking. It has 1 gigs of RAM with Apple AA dual core chipset, compared to the A7 2016, which I have, is coming with the Exynos 7580 chipset, which is in fact a quad core, not quad core, octa core, 1.6 gigahertz. Quad core is inside of the A3, so it can get a little bit confusing. So it is having a octa-core chipset clocked at 1.6 gigahertz, and it has 3 gigs of RAM. So, but there is some kind of RAM management issue going on. So I don't think that the 3 gigabyte of RAM is really worth it at the moment or not. So we're gonna find that out in our speed and camera comparisons. So you make sure you stay tuned for that. And also, you can see that overall it's just your personal preference. Whatever software you like more, you will be attracted towards. If you like Android, you will attract towards this one. I personally see that the Android has a lot more customization, like we have a built-in theme store on the A7, which is really good. I wish that there's something like a theme thing here, theme engine type of thing with the iPhone. We might see on iOS 10, but currently you just get this default little look here. Also, if we talk about feature wise, this does also have dual window where you can open up different apps in split screen. That is amazing. That is something that I really want to see with Apple. Also, if we talk about the camera on both phones, you can see that the camera, this is a 13 megapixel camera, this is 8 megapixel with LED flash. Both phones can record up to 1080p HD, no 4K obviously. In terms of overall picture quality, I can see that iPhone 6 kind of put like more of a brighter results compared to this one, but this one produced more natural and more accurate colors. This is considered as a mid-range phone. People see this phone as a mid-range phone, but it is actually a high-end mid-range phone. So it's even more expensive than the Galaxy S6, which is currently the company's flagship phone. S7 is not yet announced. Also in the front, we have 5 megapixel camera on the A7 versus 1.2 on the iPhone, so definitely way better front camera on the A7. We also have this Touch ID on the iPhone versus fingerprint sensor over here. I must admit that the iPhone has a little bit better and more accurate fingerprint sensor compared to the A7, which is currently having a little bit issues, but hopefully it will be fixed in the future software updates. Also, another thing worth mentioning is that we do have the ability to put 2 SIM cards and 1 micro SD card at the same time on the A7, which is incredible. Because previously it wasn't possible. So we get a SIM card tray on the top over here, and we get a tray at the side where we can put the SIM card and the SD card. So it's really amazing that you can put 3 things, 2 SIM cards and 1 micro SD card at the same time on a phone which doesn't have a removable back. So that is really good from Samsung. And lastly, if we talk about the battery, Galaxy S7 does a way better job. In simple words, it has a bigger battery, 3300 milliamp hours, so you get more juice out of it. I mean, obviously if you don't really care about iOS or Android wars, you just want the best phone for the price, definitely A7 is the phone to look for. And it has camera, it has a nice camera for its price. It also has a better front camera compared to iPhone. It also has a better, you can say, of course, bigger screen, but if you don't really like the bigger screen size, there are some other stuff to look at. It has glass build quality, maybe you like glass build quality, and also it has the ability to put 2 SIM cards and 1 micro SD card at the same time. That is alone a big reason to consider this phone, and it's definitely enough. It has enough power to run anything, at max settings, games like GTA San Andreas. So yeah, just a quick look comparison with the iPhone 6. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And also, instead of the A7, you do have other options like G4 or S6. Those phones, if you are getting good deal, you might also consider them buying. I'm also going to compare this phone with the G4 and S6. I already done a video with the S6, so you can check that out on my channel. And I'll catch you guys in my next one. Peace out.